Here's a look into Rogue's team-ups in Season 9 of Marvel Rivals, as well as tips on how best to utilize them. Rogue's first team-up is her original team-up at launch with Gambit, Mr. and Mrs. X. This is an ability that, when activated, causes all her attacks to trigger a kinetic explosion, dealing area damage to enemies whilst healing nearby allies. The catch? Unlike her at-launch team-up, this heal no longer applies to Rogue herself, only her allies. Raid Boss Rogue isn't coming back just yet. Stack that with her Season 9 health nerf, down to 575, and defensive stance damage mitigation dropping from 60 to 55, she's significantly squishier when diving. Still, the extra damage and team healing are insanely noticeable when active. She's definitely still a Southern Belle to be reckoned with. The enhanced effect, however, is nothing to scoff at. When Gambit is on your team, the ability effect is permanent, meaning all your attacks now deal kinetic explosive damage and heal allies indefinitely. This has a side effect, though, of turning you into the Saiyan Prince Vegeta. With every attack now dealing enhanced damage and AoE healing, including her ultimate indefinitely, Raid Boss Rogue makes her return, but with a slight nerf to her own survivability. Her second team up is with the master of magnetism himself, Magneto. No love triangle nods happening here from the Marvel Rival devs at all. This team up bumps her defensive stance damage absorption from 55% straight up to 75%. Even better, all that extra absorbed damage gets converted into pure bonus impact for your next Southern Brawl hit. A lot of people forget that Rogue's defensive stance doesn't just block direct hits, it actually vacuums in surrounding damage and incoming projectiles, even massive ones like Iron Man's ultimate. Cranking that damage reduction to 75% and storing all that absorbed fire to instantly empower your next Southern Brawl gives her huge utility, which is clutch after her recent durability nerfs. The enhanced effect when Magneto is on your team allows for Southern Brawl to now knock back enemies, and furthermore, it has the capability of knocking enemies into walls, dealing extra damage. This, with the extra damage absorption and damage conversion, turns Southern Brawl into an almost one-hit KO ability. Rogue's kit is the ultimate brawl/dive hybrid. Pairing her with Magneto gives her the damage reduction and absorption she needs to anchor and peel for her team. Then, when the moment strikes, she can dive into the backline and does what she does best. It really comes down to how you want to run her. Do you want the Gambit team up for an aggressive full send dive that unleashes huge AoE damage to the backline? Or do you take the Magneto team up for a balanced front to back style, shielding your team from incoming fire and waiting for the right second to convert that stored damage into a team wipe?